Check out carmarshal.com. The link is in the description. They help support us.
Chegando.
Watch, rogue cop drives car onto sidewalk, nearly mows down small child. An NYPD cop was captured on video nearly mowing down innocent children and adults as he drove onto the sidewalk to get around traffic. By Matt Agarist, November 30, 2017. New York, an internal investigation has been launched after multiple videos have surfaced this week showing an NYPD police officer behaving recklessly and endangering multiple innocent lives, including children, by dangerously barreling down a sidewalk in his police cruiser. On Wednesday afternoon, in the Borough Park section of Brooklyn, an NYPD police vehicle is recorded driving onto the sidewalk. The car plows down the busy sidewalk as pedestrians scramble to jump out of the way. As the video shows, a father is seen pulling his child out of the way of the vehicle as it nearly crushes him. According to Breaking911.com, a police source confirmed that the officer continued to the NYPD's 66th precinct using his lights and sirens on 16th Avenue and 59th Street. He then backed the vehicle into an angle parking spot used for police vehicles and walked into the building. Because he simply walked into the building, and because it was the police station, we can assume that the emergency this cop will likely claim he was responding to was most likely minor, if real at all. The internal investigation is reportedly determining the nature of the response given this cop's dangerous and reckless driving. Advertisement. Given the fact that New Yorkers just experienced a horrific terror attack in which a man killed multiple people and wounded several others by plowing over them on a bike path, this officer's careless operation of his vehicle becomes that much more abhorrent. As TFTP has previously reported, New York cops are no strangers to using their police status and blue privilege to break traffic laws for convenience. Read more. Cops kill man for refusing to ID as he dropped off stray cat to animal shelter, police remain silent. In a video submitted to us from an anonymous source in September, we see this blue privilege in action in New York and the result is nothing short of infuriating. If the average person wants to purchase a coffee at Starbucks, they, like everyone else, would have to park in a legal parking spot and then go inside, but not if you are a cop. As the video begins, we see three NYPD police officers whose desire for coffee outweighed their concern for other people trying to drive on the road. Unconcerned with finding a parking spot, these officers simply parked their car in the middle of the road. Had this been a rural area or a less busy street, perhaps it wouldn't have been as insulting. However, this was a very busy street and police could not have cared less about creating a massive traffic problem by blocking an entire lane of traffic. After all, they had to get their Starbucks. As the man filming shows, the officers are not responding to a call or an emergency and are only stopping for coffee. They clearly felt that their coffee was more important than all the other motorists trying to get to work or drop kids off at school or merely trying to drive somewhere without sitting in a senseless traffic jam caused by cops. But the abuse of power and blue privilege doesn't stop at coffee, it's used for pizza too. As TFTP reported earlier this month, in a gross abuse of power, a New York cop was caught on video blocking a bus stop with his emergency lights engaged to get pizza. Luckily, there was a vigilant citizen there to catch this peace officer on video as he broke the law to enjoy his lunch. Read more. This NYPD cop didn't get the memo about filming being legal. Now he's YouTube famous. The embarrassed cop was shut down and subsequently fled with his tail between his legs in a fit of shame. In spite of reporting this cop's unlawful behavior, it appears that he and the team of cops who caused a traffic jam for their coffee have faced no punishment. We can only assume that the reckless cop who nearly plowed down children to reach his emergency will receive a similar response from superiors.
Double park, because gotta go to Starbucks. It's okay for them to do that, but if I put something like that, I will get a fucking ticket. This is a bunch of pigs ass motherfuckers. Look at this shit. They lot of double park, block the street. This is where they park, because they have to go into the Starbucks. This is the license plate of that motherfucker, piece of shit. He thinks he's a cop, he's just fucking park whatever the fuck he wants. And sheriff want to show the world how much traffic is fucking fast by. And I'm going to show you guys they're right here in Starbucks. They're right here in Starbucks, right here. Standing in the line. Standing in the line. And they're right there. They're right there, standing in the line. Getting coffee, like nothing is happening. Like nothing is happening. And it's okay. It's normal for them to do whatever they have to do. Piece of shit, motherfucker. Using the law.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is if I got some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. 47,000 of you so far right now. $1 a day. $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.